Hey guys, in this video I will walk you through iPod Coverflow, in Excel. So let's dig into it. The idea behind this setup was to capture look and functionality of an iPod Coverflow. It is not as flashy as iPod Coverflow, but I think it does the job nicely. First, I will walk you through the setup of this report and show you some of the functionalities. Then we will look into how this report is constructed, Excel piece and the VBA code, and lastly how one can apply this to different scenarios. So as I click on different covers, you will notice that selected cover is always in the center of the screen, which we want, and see how other covers move accordingly. Another thing that you will notice is that summary box in front of each cover updates as I select any particular cover. This is a good way to communicate important information about a particular report to your user without them having to drill down into each report. And of course, summary can be more than just 2 lines. It can be easily customized to your liking. So let's say I received this file and want to know more about finance group. So as I click on finance cover, I see my headcount is 4 and monthly revenue is 5,000. This information is nice, but I want to drill down and see my P&L, balance sheet, and other related reports. The way to drill down is to click anywhere on the blue tile area. This will fire off a sub procedure that will rotate the cover flow. Now you have all reports available under finance section, or as I like to call it, finance playlist. And of course, this playlist can easily be modified to suit your scenario. So let's go ahead and click on balance sheet and see what happens. Immediately, I'm transferred to playlist tab. I have all my playlists available to me on top of the page: income statement, ratios, extra. This way I don't have to go back to Coverflow every time I want to select a new report. The balance sheet that you see here is for Microsoft. I got it from Yahoo Finance. If you wanted to explore income statement, just click the box up top. Voila, it's there. I did not spend a lot of time designing this section of the report, as I know everyone will have their own reports, charts, and preferences. My goal here was to simply show you how you can easily handle multiple reports without having to create separate tabs for each. So if you click on statement of cash flow, you will get nothing because I did not link anything to it. Balance sheet and income statement does have content, so clicking back to these tabs should bring back what we saw earlier. So the way you go back is by clicking this green box here. Let's do another one. How about human resources? You can see the playlist for human resources is different than what we saw for finance. And if you clicked on each of the other cover flows, you will see playlists specific to them only. So if I did my math correctly, your user has access to 35 different reports from easy to use tab, not to mention the whole thing is very intuitive. Well, I think so. I will click on turnover. You will not see any report because there's nothing connected to it. I think I did attach something to headcount, so let's select that. There you go. Very visually appealing headcount report. So how is this dashboard made? There are 4 tabs powering this dashboard, including the one we are on. Coverflow shapes are Excel shapes, rectangles to be exact. Actually, everything except the black square with summary data is created using Excel shapes. Black summary box is a picture. So 3 other tabs are controls. All the formulas and lookups are housed here. For example, this is where I determine what Coverflow needs to be in what order. If, let's say, I clicked on product management, formulas here will update to show a new position of all the cover flows. It looks a little messy, but look closely and there's method behind this madness. Next is playlist tab. I'm using this tab as a canvas to look up reports that can be accessed by clicking on different playlists. Lastly, finance tab. Well, I labeled it finance. However, it's more of a data tab where all the reports are housed. Let's quickly look at VBA part of this report. So we have 6 modules here. I like to categorize my code into different modules. It helps me quickly find sub-procedures I'm interested in. And don't be scared, this may look a lot of code, but most of the stuff is rather simple. I will not dive deeper into code, otherwise this video will take too long. You can read through the sub-procedure once you download the file. Comment on the post and I will be happy to get back to you. I would like to say thanks to Oscar.com in helping me with the code here. I needed a code that will list shape properties for me, as I needed latest location of each cover flow so I can easily manipulate it. But instead of writing it from scratch, I did a couple Google searches and stumbled upon this code. I customized it a bit to fit what I needed. I think it's always a good practice to do some preliminary searches on Google or other search engines before you start writing a procedure. Most time you'll find something that you need or something that will get you going instead of recreating the wheel, so to speak. Just make sure you have originator permission. So what do you think of this dashboard? I'm working on a few other ideas which I will publish soon. In the meantime, you can download the file at my blog www.dynamicvisibility.com and be sure to drop a line with your comment or just say hello. And thanks for watching the video.